Okay, I think I'm recording. I think I'm recording. I will find out here in just a minute. I wanted to put this run together for you, just to let you know that runs are easy. I didn't do this in class. I just didn't have quite enough time. I'm looking at my clock right now. I started this about 45 minutes ago. So the first thing that I did was give myself my background, which has the horizon, the ground plane, cinematic thirds, focal points, action safe, title safe. I have my arcs on there. I have the main keyframe with a tilt of about 10 degrees. I have the up and down motion, which is about that much. I have, just like the walk, planned out. Contact down, passing up, contact down, passing up, and then a zero where it repeats. This run has 8 drawings. It's on twos. I drew the arc for the ankle position on the run based off what I just saw on any particular run cycle key pose that you might find. And I like some of these. I don't like all of them. I believe this one is right here. I like that. It's got a little bit of forward motion to the head, backwards and forward motion. I posted that one in the classroom. Um, there are 12 drawings in that run cycle. It's really good. And you could do that if you want. The head does have a little bob like that to it. But I just took like a general overview of all of these run cycles. And, this one looks horrible. That leg is completely broken. And I didn't look at all of them. I didn't look at this. That was weird. I didn't look at it. But what I did is I just created that main first keyframe. The key here is that it has a forward lean to it. As soon as I was thinking about this on the drive home yesterday, I was just kind of, oh, you know what? I should probably mention that and do a demo. I'll just open up a Zoom. I'll do it myself. I'll record it. I'll post it on YouTube. Bam, give it to you. So the first thing I did was draw the head, the neck, and the body, just like I did in the walk cycle. And I tried to copy and paste it through these keyframes, but for some reason, this rough animator is not compatible anymore. So I had to redraw it over and over again. For each one of these, it would not paste. It was continually pasting just a bunch of code inside these file names, driving me bonkers. So when I play this, you'll see that the head, the neck, and the body volumes do wobble around a little bit, but basically in the contact position, the passing position, the contact position, and the passing position again, if you're copying and pasting, just copy and paste without moving it. In the down position, I just moved it down a little bit to match this keyframe or this position for the keyframe at the top of the head. And I moved it up a little bit on the contact down, passing up position. Now, remember, I told you in class that each one of the drawings, in a run cycle, there are at least one drawing where both legs are off the ground. Here we got both legs off the ground in third keyframe and in the fourth keyframe. But by the time it gets to the fifth keyframe, repeat, that foot is on the ground. So in my run cycle, the up, the contact, down, passing, and up positions are both in the air. So I've got 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot on the ground, both feet in the air, both feet in the air, 1 foot on the ground, the other foot on the ground, passing, up, down, passing, up, and the run looks like this. So it's just really simple. There's just 8 keyframes, and you can see the body wobbling around a little bit. In this one, I just did exactly like I did for the walk. I just drew my foot into these key positions: contact down, passing up, contact, oh, there's a keyframe, contact down, passing up. And so there's only eight keyframes there. So again, there are so many different variations here that I could go on, we could go on and on and on about runs, but I just got that foot working, just the right foot. Bam, it's working. I just look at just that right foot. Okay, it's working. Then I drew the right leg. Bam, bam, bam. You can see I just drew it right there. And then I made sure that it looked okay. Okay, good. Back to the first keyframe. Then I drew the away foot just a little lighter all through the arc. So when you're looking at this playback, just look at the away foot. It's okay, it's working, fine. Then I drew the away leg just lightly. Same blue color, just a little hint of shadow right there. Second keyframe, down passing. I didn't put anything in there. You can see I just put a little bit of line for the away leg. Here I could have put a little bit of line right there. That's fine. Up position, I could have put this right there. That's fine. And then the repeat. So this is the contact for the away leg. Passing. And you can see I just drew a little bit. So there's no upper leg on the left part. And here it's just really light, very, very light. And then the up position for the away part. Again, I played it, was working fine. And it was working fine. Then I did the near arm. So in the first keyframe, I just followed my layout just right there. And oh, I'm sorry, I did the hands first. I just did this hand first. Contact down, passing up. Contact down, passing up. There's just 4 keyframes. Contact down, passing up. Contact down, passing up. So I got the hand to work. Bam, bam, bam. Follow the hand. It's working fine. Then I just drew the upper arm. Contact down. And I could have even driven that a little more. Passing. I could have defined this a little more. Up position. It's a little rough, maybe a little sloppy, but it works. And then contact, so I follow the layout. Look, I gave him a little curl for his fingers. Passing, this is the down position, sorry. Passing, and right here, that's all I drew, is just a couple little lines, and up. You can see it's kind of unfinished. Tested it, just looking at the upper arm, it looks fine. It looks fine. So the away arm, it's just the same as the run. I copied the hand, got the hand to work through its positions. Bam, 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 it's fine. And then I followed the arc just for the away hand. This arm here, I can see it in the down position. I can see just a little bit. In this drawing, I can't see the arm, so I'm not going to draw it at all. Up position, you can see I just drew a little thing right here. That's all I did. And the contact position here, now it's all the way out here. Down, passing, there's no drawing. Up is right here. It's basically a breakdown into the first key, and that gets me my run cycle. There's just 8 drawings on 2s, and it looks okay. So I wanted to share this with you just because really, it literally took me 45 minutes, and I wanted to just show you that those little details. Again, the thing that I wanted to stress was in the first keyframe, when you're doing the layout, draw the head, the neck, and the body, but make sure that the line of action has at least a 10-degree forward lean to it. If you go back and look at any of these, you'll see that the one that I posted, this one, geez, oh, that's like a 45-degree angle right there. On this one, she's really pushing it. There's a lean here, there's a forward. Runs always have a forward lean. Always, always have a very quick forward lean. Okay, I'll take that back. If you look at Mike Johnson, the American sprinter from 2000 to 2004 Olympics, he actually had a backwards lean. But we talked about that in class. All right, so then they divulge into walks right here. So I wanted you to just see that process. And opened up 2D animated run cycle. I didn't even put the word drawing in there, but it came up. And I just let that sit there, and I toggled back and forth between my key position. I drew that on my layout. I set it up so it's 24 FPS, 1280 by 720 by 1280 by 720. And then I just did my layout. I got my contact down, passing up positions, contact down, passing up positions. And this is rough. It's not messy, it's just rough, and it works pretty good. Pretty good. It's just a regular run, and you can see the volumes on the head and body are kind of moving around a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so I wanted to share that with you. I'm gonna post this to YouTube, and I'll put a link in the classroom in just a little bit.